Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the greatest debate you will ever witness. A debate between two characters that have been extensively debated against one another. Two characters that hold pivotal roles in the Jujutsu Kaisen Boruto manga.
Boruto?
Hazenoki and Gojo.
Whoa. Did you say Kusakabe?
Hazenoki and Hazenoki.
What?
Kusakabe and Hazenoki.
What? Okay, yeah.
On the left side, we
You
have
have to say your Discord username, by the way.
Jiggles.Tillsbury, the
Repping.
black African Samba man who hails from the northeast of Taiga.
You don't have to say all that.
On the right side, we have Peppermint 2405
05.
2045
That's not what it is.
05.
Something like that. Okay, sure.
And this Peppermint 24057
What the fuck?
is well known amongst the power scaling community. He has, in his previous debates, defeated Alistair
What?
from Hazbin Hotel
I didn't do that.
and Dewey Mio, the legend of Black High School. Now, some of you may be asking, who is Peppermint 2405?
We don't need all this. That's just.
Well,
one thing.
he is a bit of an unknown debater in comparison to Jigglesworth Tilbury.
Oh my god.
But he is a strong debater who will clearly shine. Now, you might be asking, what the fuck is that saw sound? Well, that's the sound of Jigglesworth Tilbury entering the arena.
It's not.
His nuts are dragging all over the ground
Don't say that.
and creating that saw noise, that gritty saw noise.
Okay.
Alright, now, let's start with opening remarks from Dewey Mio.
I am not doing Mio. Anyway, I'll be defending Shinjuku Hazenoki in this debate. My opening statement or opening scale towards determining Shinjuku Hazenoki above Shinjuku Kusakabe is notably due to hold on, don't take them. Okay, is mainly because of the fact Kenjaku considers Hazenoki possible to be a friend, and for Kenjaku to have a friend in someone, they need to be at the very least equal to him. So in that regard, right, I'd say due to that factor in and of itself, and Kenjaku never denies that Hazenoki does not have the ability, but rather he can be, but Hazenoki denies that. Due to that factor, I'd mainly say that Hazenoki would scale above Shinjuku Kusakabe, who was disregarded by Kenjaku comparative to the heavy hitters of Jujutsu High, who are shown on panel. You know the scan I'm talking about the heavy hitters of Jujutsu High, right?
Alright, well, it's me, Jigglesworth Tilbury. I'm speaking here, and I got something important to say.
You have to show your counter art.
Something that real bothered me. Well, first of all, I'd like to correct my introduction. My name is not Jigglesworth Tilbury. It is Jigglesworth T.I. Tilbury, Ph.D., MBA, HTTP, LLD, BA, CEO, DDR, FBI, CIA, DDLC, HIV, and STD.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Those are all of my titles, and that is why I would like to be referred as from now on.
Oh my god.
Now to begin, I'd like to call out something. You said that Kenjaku thought that he could be an equal, right? That he had the potential to do so. Or should I say the Megami? Now, something I would like to mention is that, simply put, Kusakabe blocked an Uzumaki. You could say block, you could say deflected, you could say slash it in half, you could say whatever you would like. But the truth is that he dealt with that Uzumaki fair and square. Now, the thing is, we have a special great sorcerer, Yuki Tsukumo, who failed to do the same thing. Who failed to block an Uzumaki, failed to do shit to it. And straight up took that shit and died. Now, something interesting about Yuki Tsukumo is that she's a pretty dang strong sorcerer. Even Kenjaku himself said, right before facing her, how am I going to fight this nitty-gritty fat ass of a woman?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
How am I going to fight this nitty-gritty fat bunda of a woman?
Oh my god. Shut up.
And I quote. So I think that this is pretty good reason to say that the same Kenjaku that you say Hazenoki had the potential to be like, implying that he is still weaker but has the potential to be as strong as him, would most definitely struggle with Kusakabe, since he was quite literally saying, how am I going to deal with this big fat beast of a woman? And that woman was incapable of blocking Uzumaki, but Kusakabe was. I think that shows that Kusakabe is stronger than Hazel, who only has the capability, the potential to be as equal to Kenjaku, not actually equal to Kenjaku. But that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
He's saying absolute arbitrary nonsense. Anyway, to mainly debunk his points, I think, well, first of all, he mistracked on a point of mine, saying that Hazenoki has the potential to be an equal. He never said that. He said that Hazenoki could be his friend, meaning that he already filled his requirements to being a friend, which is, means he already was an equal to Kenjaku at that point. So just complete mistrack there, right? And also, him saying Yuki's strong, arbitrary, woke nonsense. There is nothing proving that Yuki has to be strong, okay? So, hold on. What did huh? Complete Jewish nonsense, right? Hold on. Jiggles were Tilbury. Shut up.
Excuse me, what the fuck did you just call me?
Oh, no, sorry. Jiggles were Tilbury, CIA, FBI.
You forgot the TI.
The TI2, G.I. Jane, NBA, Kashimo. No.
Over, it's my turn.
No, it's not your turn. I'm not done with my point. I'm not done with my rebuttal. It's not your turn.
It's my turn.
It's not your turn no more. It's not your turn, Diddy Blood. Is there anything? It's not your turn, Diddy Blood. Don't say slurs now.
Alright.
Don't say, no, it's not your turn. It's not your turn.
Seeing as, Mint Pepper just handed me the fucking
I did not hand him anything.
he handed me the phone.
I didn't hand him nothing.
I think this is clear evidence that he wants me to speak.
Yeah, I did
now
not
here's
hand
what I'm gonna say. To begin with, I didn't say that Yuki Tsukumo was an incredibly strong sorcerer. I said that in the sense that Kenjaku was saying that, oh, can I really beat this beast all on my own? Implying that he was hesitant. He was not sure of his own ability to defeat such a person. He was thinking, oh man, that's a little bit too much ass for me to handle. Might break my pelvis.
Oh my god.
And, Hazenoki was just said, you could be my friend. He just said you could be my friend. Rule number 1, you have to be my equal. Rule number 2, you can never bore me. So he's implying that there is potential for Hazenoki to fulfill the requirements of a friend. However, he expressed hesitancy at the possibility of Yuki beating him, and Yuki wasn't even able to deflect the measly old fucking Uzumaki. So how strong could she really be? And then we have a Kusakabe, a fucking Chad who split that shit in half, no diff, didn't even break a sweat. Bro was just there. And then let's go over some other facts. Why the fuck did I just screenshot? What the hell, guys? So before we get into these other facts, I'd like to take a hydration/masturbation break.
What the fuck? No, we're not this.
Pepper's gonna drink. I'm gonna go fucking rub one out in the bathroom.
He's not gonna drop
right
anything out. By the way, he's not dropping anything out. He will be sitting next to me the entire time, napping about complete nonsense.
I just gonna go jerk off. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, listen, man, life's tough. Debating stuff when you're someone who flies around the world in airplanes and his private jet just to debate Gojo versus Kusakabe and all that shit. Life tends to get a bit stressful, and especially when you're in such a right now I'm touring in a Muslim country. That's why I'm debating with Pepper right now. I'm in a Muslim country, and there are
You
many.
could just say you're in Egypt.
There are there aren't many prostitutes around these Muslim countries, so I just can't. I just forced to take matters into my own hands.
Dude.
You know, especially in my own hands, like
Dude,
especially,
I don't.
especially hands.
This is
especially
a YouTube
hands.
channel. This is not.
Especially hands.
This is a YouTube
I just
channel.
want to make it clear
cannot-
that there's a strong emphasis on the word
You are not
hands.
Yoshikage Kira.
Like I'm taking things into my own hands. Emphasis on the hands. All right, we'll see you after the break.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Jigglesworth Tilbury against Peppermint 2405 on the topic of Shinjuku Kusakabe.
Man, that was the
Shinjuku.
best. Man, that was the best fap I've ever had.
Don't say that. He's lying. He drank a bottle of water. He is right next to me on this bench, next to a sakura tree. Yeah, let's call it that. Yeah, thank you for the karaoke, man.
All right, so to start
It's supposed to be my turn.
he just handed me the phone. I think he's waving all of his turns for some reason.
No.
I think Peppermint's forfeiting, but I'm going to continue my point because I believe in preaching the truth right now. Another thing is that, now let's go over the fact that Kenjaku himself refers to Ryomen Sukuna as the strongest sorcerer in history. That includes himself. Keep in mind, he's putting Sukuna above him. Is he not? Is he not?
Well, we can get to my opinion on that when you give me my phone for my turn, please.
No, I just want to see yes or no. Yes, so the opposition has made a concession.
On one point, this is not a concession. This is
saying that, yeah, I know. Saying that Ryomen Sukuna is stronger than Kenjaku. Now, let us compare the performances of Atsuya Kusakabe against Ryomen Sukuna versus the performance of Iori Hazenoki against
Kenjaku.
Tim.
There is no character in the manga named Tim. This man is lying off his ass.
Okay, so let's start. Now, beginning with Kusakabe versus John. Well, first of all, Kusakabe put up a very powerful fight, capable of getting actual hits in, even if Ryomen Sukuna was slightly playing with his food, which I honestly don't agree with. I think that he was going all out. There is no proof that says that he was holding back.
Argument from ignorance.
Besides the fact that, someone says it once, Kusakabe says it, but that's just Kusakabe saying it. I think that's just him being humble because he's generically a very humble guy. He donates to orphanages and whatnot. I don't know.
He has never done this. Kusakabe has never done this.
Like, he takes care of little kids, school. I can't say that. Anyway. Anyway, so this Kusakabe guy, he put up a good fight, got a bunch of slashes in. Even Sukuna commended his fighting prowess, said that he was the most interesting person he had come up against. Sukuna actually didn't really say that on screen. However,
Oh, it could be inferred, right?
No, it's not that it can be inferred, it's just that he told me personally.
Oh, intellectual. Can you give me evidence of that?
I'd have to flash the camera.
Oh, you'd have to flash the camera?
Yeah. Sukuna wrote it on my privates.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to take this as true.
Listen, man. If you want it right in front of this mall, all of the people in this mall, I can prove it to you right now. But do you want that? Do you really want to say that? You can pull it right down for me.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do it. Oh wow, he didn't write that. This guy's a liar.
So as Pepper was saying, I really didn't write that. But let's just say that he didn't say that, and let's just compare their performances. Hazenoki died instantly. Hazenoki did not get a significant hit in. Hazenoki did not really do much, did not land a single hit. He killed some of Kenjaku's curses, but then immediately got impaled by a bunch of swordfish or whatever the fuck those things were called. I honestly don't know. But they were something, and immediately got impaled from them in the neck and died. Kusakabe did not. And, we know for a fact that one of them is stronger than the other. I think that this is a pretty clear-cut argument, man. Now, okay, so I just want to make something clear. Right now, Peppermint 2405 is grabbing at Jigglesworth Tilbury's crotch. I want to make it.
No.
And I want to make it extremely clear that I don't consent. I don't like this.
This doesn't happen. You can't say that. You can't say that. We have to cut that out.
Okay, they can cut it out if they want to. I think that is just a message I have to make very clear. That he is grabbing at it. And I think
don't say that shit. Don't say that.
Okay. Back to, if you're gonna cut it out, you can just skip there. Anyway, So, what? Okay, I'm not sure if the editors are gonna cut this or not. But Peppermint just made a concession. He said that he actually admitted off screen that Kusakabe wins this debate. I'm not sure. The editor is probably gonna cut this out to make the debate more interesting, though. I just want to make that clear that he
I
just
never
said
said that, by the way. But anyway, on to my point, since he just Mumbaian shotgunned your entire point, right? Just took 2 segments of the entire debate to say your piece. Like, okay, man. Anyway, I don't think that's directly analogous, because even if your comparison of Hazenoki and Kenjaku's performances.
Can you just pause 1 second? Actually, I forgot it. All right, so now I have a request from Peppermint 2405. I'd like to be moving into closing statements.
Oh my fucking god! You didn't even let me go. Can we do my point first?
I would like to move into closing statements. Peppermint 2405. One word, Peppermint 2405. You only get 1 shot. Do you or do you not agree?
I do not agree.
What was that? I agree?
No, I do not agree.
I agree.
I do not agree.
Okay, so let's move into closing statements, everyone. Now, Peppermint 2405. Who do you think won the debate?
I think I won the debate because you made really fucking arbitrary points and you didn't let me speak at all. This is really just a whole nonsensical ass debate, and I think that just naturally side with me. Like, holy shit, man.
Okay, now for my closing argument.
Not closing argument.
Closing
Who you
statements.
Think won and why?
Closing statements. Okay. Okay, I would like to start with a message to all of our loving and endearing viewers and all of my fans, because I know what.
Don't say anything vulgar like that, please.
All of my endearing, loving fans, especially as someone as famous as I am, you know, Jigglesworth, T.I. Tillsbury, PhD, MBA, DDLC, DDRC, 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 HIV, NTR.
You know, bro.
As I was saying. So, yeah. I'd like to just begin with my speech. 407 years ago.
No.
A great travesty happened.
No.
A great travesty happened in my country. In my country.
No. Don't do it.
They attacked my nation.
No.
The ones.
Please, Jigglesworth.
The Hazenoki fans attacked my nation.
Jigglesworth, tell me, please.
My father died defending this country. And this man wants to tarnish my legacy. Wants to say that he's the better debater.
I've never said that, by the way.
All he's been talking about throughout this entire debate, he has refused to speak, yet he claims he is the better debater. Whenever I tell him to make a point, he just refuses to. He hasn't said a single good point throughout the entire debate. And I think that is a reflection of my superiority in debate, because all this man has is a simple, only one existing attribute, always existent, always present within him, yet never expanding beyond that. It's called the potential.
Oh my god.
And what I think is that I won this debate simply because I made points he didn't.
Okay, give me. Anyway, thank you for your time, Jigglesworth Tilbury. I had fun in this debate. Did you?
My opinion on, well, the various minorities within the world.
Okay, we don't need to hear any more of that. I hope Luigi posts this, and I hope it's good enough for the viewers, because this is honestly the most fun debate I've ever had. Suck dick, as Druid and Rain and Noor and Luigi and Dewey Mio and Ren. Actually, not Ren. Ren's. I love Ren, so he's fine.
Wait 1 second. Don't insult the greatest debater to have ever walked the earth, Dewey Mio.
Yeah, don't insult Dewey Mio. End of story. Have a lovely day, guys.